Hey, welcome back. This is English Conquistador, and we're going to do the WTO campaign Red Storm in World Conqueror 2. So, to win in 15 days, I believe we're playing as the Chinese. Yep. Then Mao would be here, although I don't think he has several names. But anyway, we're fighting against the Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist Chinese, as well as the Americans. And they shouldn't really be that much of an issue. So we're mostly fighting against Chiang Kai-shek. But digging right in. Just going to try and take Nanking, I think. It's an important fight. So if we can take this, it'll be an important victory. And plus, we need the supplies desperately. So, okay. You know what? That one's not even hardly worth it. Okay. It's questionable whether we'll be able to hold Nanking. Although I would venture to say we can if we work hard at it. Wait, that's not my guy. Oops. Okay, I'm probably going to put down an artillery and some entrenchments, since that's mostly what we're fighting. Although there is an artillery there, but that's okay because we have an artillery to counter. Okay, defend art. Then we have another guy there. Let's just stick. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to move some guys down here. Just going to defend the city. I don't think it's worth messing with any other way. Generally, I think I would put down some entrenchments, but I spent all my money earlier, so that's not going to happen. But oh well. Okay. Next turn. Okay, turn 2 out of 15. So we're making some progress. Sort of. And by progress, I mean we've taken Nanking. Although, it just got taken back, so that stinks. Although that's a really shoddy tank. Should be really easy to take it back from that. And don't lose your rocket launcher because you can't build another one. Look, I mean, you have terrible technology. You can't even build tanks. I mean, yeah, they were backward. Most of what they got was from the Soviets, which actually aren't even in this game. It's the other Chinese, just kind of both Chinese. Okay, we're probably going to have to put down another entrenchment, which really is kind of irritating. But we'll survive. Okay. What's really nice, though, is you get, like, some really powerful infantry. You get some really high-quality infantry in this game. Or, not in this game, but, like, for this campaign. Might actually put down another entrenchment. Or a couple more. I don't think we need one here, but... Okay. Next turn. Okay, it's our turn again. And so, one thing to note is the Americans are going to be assaulting this coast if you take it. So just, like, leave these two territories. You don't need them for anything, really. You probably want to take, what is that? No, I can't even remember the name. Oh, well. You might want to take that city, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay. Move this to here and cover it with some troops. What's really irritating is your general starts out on a terrible unit. I mean, it's just a infantryman. But, okay. So Chiang's forces are pretty much a pushover. You can just plow right through them, pretty much. Actually, let's see how I want to do this. I don't want to waste all my artillery shots. Okay, move that forward. We're going to move this artillery forward. Boom. Oh, shoot. Let's do that. Okay. And not quite taking them out, but enough to cause some concern. Alright. There goes that. So we want to keep our line well formed, otherwise we'll have some irritating issues. But more or less, I think we're doing pretty good. Probably don't take this guy's industry. He doesn't really have much. It's just mostly the forces he has at hand. So just ignore him. He's not really that important. Okay. There we go. Taking some. And then once you take, I think it's Chungking or something. Yeah. I guess Chungking. That'll be helpful because you'll have a lot of supplies coming in. Let's move this guy down. And put our... Well, should I do that? Yeah, probably. Okay. Next turn. Okay, it's our turn again. And we are preparing. So that's why you need the rocket battery. You can just wipe out Chiang Kai-shek. And I know it's kind of a cool name, isn't it? Chiang Kai-shek. Okay, we're probably going to get another artillery. I sacrificed the one to defend, although I didn't really intend to. It just happened. So it's kind of a unfortunate occurrence. I should not have put a soul art on him. That was stupid. Oh well. Okay, we're going to move down here and capture that. And it might actually be good to capture Taiwan while there's no troops defending it, because that will come. Although I guess there is a American fleet out. And a nationalist Chinese destroyer. So that's important to note. Okay, Chungking should be ours our turn if I play my cards right. I think I will. Actually, even if I didn't, I think it would be. Alright. Moving. Okay, those are damaged. Let's leave them to heal. Alright, so the nationalist Chinese are pretty much defeated except for a couple outposts here. And some ships, but that won't matter. Those will get taken out easy. Okay, so now I think shouldn't be too much of a concern for North Korea. Especially since Mao has a rocket battery that'll just devastate any tank that comes in range. And they have some pretty solid infantry. So don't worry too much about that, I don't think. Unless this like a city's open, then go for it because it'll be helpful. But anyway, next turn. Okay, so I pretty much take back my analysis earlier. Most of the American forces actually end up moving towards this area. So I'm not sure exactly how it'll play out. I mean, there's still a sizable North Korean army. Well, I say they still have their general, so you'd be surprised how much a general can hold off. But now, moving in here. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that. Now I'm leaving my rocket batteries open for the taking, but okay, I'll move that back. And I'm not really sure. Excuse me. Alrighty. I think it's time to take Chongqing. And I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Any Chinese viewers. Don't quite have enough to wipe him out. Now I wish I would have used my rocket battery against him. But oh well. We're getting valuable experience. Let's just put it that way. Now. So don't take any of this coastline until you have until you can completely defeat them. And even then it might be best to delay that a little bit, just to keep things simple. Okay, let's see. Do I want to research? No, I can't. Not have enough. Okay, probably gonna put one of them there. Stick out oh shoot, don't have enough for a land fort. Now that's irritating. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an assault dart. Attack. And that was pretty much all I could do, and now it's gonna get killed next turn. How nice. Alrighty. Next turn. Okay, so the supplies are kind of rolling in. We're making some progress. Just taking all over the entire inner portion of China. And I think, actually, how much? Okay, so if you upgrade your technology one time, you should have enough to get an airdrop, and that eliminates the headache of Taiwan. Although I probably should have just gone for it, but he who hesitates is lost. Okay. And this one thing is, the benefit of this carrier here is to deny them access. They'll try and take this, but that's not too big of a worry. Can I do a... Nope, I don't have enough for supply line. Otherwise I would, probably. Okay, I think... No, he's not quite out of range. So we'll just stick this guy on top of him. Okay. Oh, and that city came open, so I'm going for it. I think I can reach... Well, let's see here. Can I reach it? Maybe not. But I will be able to next turn. Oh, and actually this one came open too. Let's do that one. Let's go for it. We won't get it this turn, but... We're cutting him off from his interior supply base. But oh well. It's not like he has any units that could be useful. Alright, Chongqing, Shuaking, or whatever it is. Alright, I might actually take this area of the coast, just because I don't think they're going to get that far. Not these three. We're going to keep those. And actually, you are going to need to build up your industry enough that you'll have a airfield. Because we're going to try and... That's how we're going to take this. There's going to be no Americans. If you fight all the Americans, there's no way you're going to make it in the allotted time. So you got to actually take them out with an air base. And so you're going to have to take over some North Korean territory. Or South Korean. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay. Just going to save that. And next turn. Okay. Turn 7. So we have 8 turns till we need to end this. So I think I'm going to move my rocket battery within range of the South Korean unit here, the general. So we'll assist in taking out that. Should be helpful. We have some Chinese guys here. Gonna take over this city. And actually, while I'm at it... No, I won't be able to do it. I would take over the South Korean city since it's about to be taken over, but... You know what, we're going to go for it, though. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now that is... Okay, I cannot emphasize enough how worth it that was. Oh boy. So we pretty much control like every major city in the game except for the American cities. But that's okay. They won't. We'll take them too. Okay. So now these guys are just sitting here, and I'll be protecting them, and enable them to make some gains or whatnot. Okay, I think we're gonna add a carrier to this guy, send him off, and then replace him with that guy. Oh shoot, I could have taken that North Korean city. Ah. Haste makes waste. Alrighty. Gonna need to move some troops here to resist this North Korean landing, or American landing, not North Korean. Okay, next turn. Okay, it's turn 8 out of 15, I believe. Okay, so now we have the South Korean city. And I'm not sure, do we have enough for research? No, we don't quite have enough for research. So actually, we're going to spend a lot of money just building up our industrial capacity. We're going to convert Chongqing to that. Okay, so we should, that'll help us a lot. Okay, moving forward, I'm going to move these units back. So now Chongqing's like sending off a lot of both productions. Okay, so next turn we should be able to upgrade our technology, which will be important if we want to win. Okay, I'm going to put down another here. Oh, and then obviously I need to use my rocket battery to help take out the South Koreans. Which is odd. I mean, the Americans have barely any presence on this island. And yet, the South Koreans are powerful. Does not make any sense. Historically inaccurate. I mean, whatever. Okay. Let's move this here. Gotta keep that city. Okay, put down a good unit there. And I'm going to send some troops south because we kind of have a dilemma here. We're going to have some tanks landing. I don't want to get overpowered. Actually, you might send another artillery unit south, just because I can. Alrighty. Next turn. So, as you can see, our industry has just dramatically spiked. So we're going to actually do some research to help propel that to greater glory. And got rid of that, so that's helpful. Moving in some more troops, just kind of shuffling our troops around, hoping to kind of gain a little advantage here and there. Okay, so the South Koreans have been defeated. The North Koreans have actually been defeated as well. So what we're basically having, or seeing, is a Chinese on American just fight out. And then, I mean, the Americans have Chinese allies too, which is odd, but anyway, so keeping on the move, we are making some improvements, just trying to hold off this wave. We have a couple turns till we'll have to rebuild and whatever. Or I shouldn't say, oh, seriously, I just did that again. Can you believe it? That's terrible. Oh well. Okay. So we got to defend this coastline against this relatively minor unit. You know what? Let's just attack it and get out of here. Although it is veteran. It's got 2. It's level 2. So that's... Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, that's why. Level 2. Okay. I think we'll just go to the next turn, actually. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so it's our turn again, and we're kind of facing a little flak in the south. It's kind of irritating, but not much I can really do about it. Just kind of trying to minimize losses. I'm going to put up some entrenchments here. Okay. Use my rocket battery to pretty much none effect. Oh well. Okay. Let's see here. Let's actually defeat the South Koreans. Get them out of the game. That helps. I'm going to build an airport here. So we should be able to get the Americans out. Or, well, once I defeat these guys. So that's what we're going to kind of invest in now. Trying to fend off the American wave. That's what happens when you send untrained units into battle. Oh well. Okay. So I don't think... Oh, there's a major tank coming. Oh boy. Please don't let that land. Oh, please. Oh, come on. Oh well. We might actually have to do an air assault on both of these. Let's see. How much longer do we have till... We got 2 turns. So I'm like a save here just in case. Okay. Send some troops this way. Just take over that territory. And then we may actually be able to take out the Chinese pretty soon. Okay. Gonna move this guy here. Actually, that was probably stupid, but oh well. Okay, next turn. Grrr. Okay. We have kind of a dilemma. So the big tank did land, which was maddening, but not much I could do about it. So we're gonna pull this guy back and take back our industry. I should have just like pushed this campaign a lot harder. Get rid of them. So now we kind of gotta invest a little more. We're gonna succeed. Defense. We're probably gonna stick that guy there. They're running out of units for one thing, so that's good. But may actually send this rocket battery south. I think that'll help quell some resistance. What else do I want to do? Ooh, I probably should send some troops to the south here. Try and ward off that. And actually, since these guys are stuck, I'm just going to let them take this. Or no, you know what? I'm just going to keep the city, but I'm going to let them take one of these territories. Hopefully they'll go for it to do that. Okay, and we're going to buy an artillery and just stick him there. Okay, next turn. Okay, so on turn 12 of 20, or of 15, if we're going to get a big victory, which I'm hoping for. Needless to say. Okay, gonna put on a supply line. Try and get rid of this big tank. I think once we get rid of him, it'll be kind of the turning point. I don't know how powerful the rest of the units are. Probably not very. Okay. So next turn we should probably be able to get rid of this enclave. And just going to put this guy here so we can take out that. And I guess I don't necessarily need to bring my rocket battery south, but I ended up doing so. Okay. Going to put that there. Alright. I think I'm going to move this guy here, actually. Stick that like that. Okay. Make a save. And next. Okay. Turn 13. So this is the clincher. We're going to have to make a move here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put down a thing. And this helps if you have the one metal. Gives you complete access to... gives all your units carriers at their creation to start. So basically now I'm just gonna stick that there. And I'm gonna rebuild my airfield that was destroyed. People, come on. I guess they're my enemies, so there can't really be anything said against them, but okay, that's that. Okay, that invasion is defeated. Finally. Man alive, it took forever. But, gonna try and quell some more of that. Okay. So. Shocking. Aha, that's funny. Okay. Next turn. Okay, turn 14 of 15. And we have just defeated the nationalist Chinese. And actually, we probably could have defeated them a lot earlier, but needless to say, we had issues. So, can make an airdrop, which we will do. Let's just put it... I want to make it once I know I'm going to beat them, so I'm going to be a little cautious about it. Stick a soldier down here and just take out this pesky tank. Oh boy, that's irritating. So I may need to put down another one. Although, let's see. Can I make that without... Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Airdrop here. Make a save. Okay, it's their turns first. Are you serious? Okay, it's turn 15. That's what you get when you're dealing with incompetent allies. They can't just take that. It's like, what? That would completely defeat everybody, and we'd all live happily ever after. But no, they can't do that. They gotta have their own way. And am I really that mad? No. There it is. That's the game. I won. Haha. Take that! So, 50 extra medals, victory. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. You can do it. It will help a lot. And have a good day. Comment below, subscribe, do any of these things. Please do. So I got 66 medals. Very nice. And I won in the last round, but I would have won on the 14th round if my ally wasn't incompetent. But I guess you gotta account for that, so. Anyway, adios.